Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Brooke and you're at the Pink Frog. Happy New Year to you guys. I hope everybody had a beautiful New Year and a Merry Christmas. I know that I did. For the month of the end of November and December were extremely busy for me. They cut hours at work, so I had to take on a second job. And during the holidays, when you work in retail, that means working back to back. So I haven't had a lot of time to sew or do much of anything. But now that the holiday season is over, I'm going to kick back and relax. I am leaving for vacation, so I'll be very happy for that. And in that time, from December till now, I did a few things that I'd like to share with you guys. And I want to share with you guys a pattern review that I'm not really pleased with. So let's get on with the makes and I'll show you what I made for the month of December and a little bit of January. So we're going to start off with, over here, this little beauty. This was my Christmas skirt. Whoops. And I really love this. This is Santa Claus. I saw this pattern fabric at Hobby Lobby and I got it there and I thought it was just absolutely adorable. And on this, I'll show you guys, there is a slip underneath. And under the slip is a little bit of crinoline and a little bit of ribbon that I put down on there, which is really super cute. I love doing this skirt. It's a big fluffy circle skirt and it's great when you have a petticoat underneath it. It was just perfect for the holidays. This is a top I thrifted from Goodwill. It turned out perfect to match with this. Really super cute, simple circle skirt. Really neat. I just really love the way it fits. Really nice for the holidays. Move her out of the way. Then we have our next one, which I'm going to bring over. This one is all musical notes, which is really super cute. I lined this as well, but I didn't put any kind of crinoline underneath it at all. But this turned out really well. I'm going to come around and let you guys have a closer look at the fabric because it's really cute. And it's the Christmas Carol music that I had. And it's just really cute. And I really enjoyed it. And it was easy to work with. It was a cotton that I got at Hancock, no, not Hancock Fabrics, what century am I in? I got at Joanna Fabrics, which turned out really well. And I really like this a lot. I also made another skirt, which I'm going to share with you guys. So keep an eye on this. So this is the plaid skirt that I made. And I'm really kind of proud of it because I got all my chevrons to match. I think that's the right word. Except it's not chevrons. I got the center to match on the front. Which does, I was really happy with that because it matched really nicely. This is a beautiful warm wool skirt. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I really loved it. It's a 4-panel. It's beautiful. This fabric shows every single tiny piece of lint or anything that you can get on here. It shows up really easily. And it can be hard to work with because it does fray when you sew with it, but I absolutely love this. I got this at, the fabric I got at Hobby Lobby. And it does have a pocket on it. I've got the welt for the pocket on it to match, but I just don't have the time to, this way? I don't have the time to match it right now. So it does have a pocket. I just don't have time to sew the pocket on. But it turned out really well. I really like the way it fits. It's absolutely gorgeous. So today I'm working on my Burda pattern, and the Burda pattern that I'm working on is 6315, and it is for a hoodie. The hoodie that I'm doing is View C. There. So I don't like Burda patterns. To me, this format is not the format that I'm used to. The printing is really supersonically small. I mean, you gotta come in really close. And I had to use a magnifier in order to read this. I'm going to back up full zoom so you can see just how small it is. It's really small print. The information and the layout, you have to go through the American version, the English version, I should say. And to me, it's just not a... I'm used to American-made patterns, I guess, simplicity and stuff. I like the way our patterns are laid out. The information on here is kind of choppy at best. You start out reading a whole bunch of information over here that pertains and doesn't pertain to the actual pattern you're using. It goes from A, B, AB, AC. It kind of goes all over the place as far as I'm concerned. I don't like this kind of pattern. You have to refer to the actual pattern to cut out this small piece of paper to get your layout on here. And that's the 55-inch and the 45-inch, either single or double thickness. And you have to cut that out, plus a whole bunch of other information is also on the pattern that you're cutting out. I don't think I'll buy another Burda I don't know. I might take my back on that, change my mind on that again. But I really don't like this format. I had to get a, like I said, I had to get a magnifying glass to see this. And it's just, it doesn't read well as far as I'm concerned. Maybe other people have done Burda patterns and enjoy them. I'm just not really enjoying this pattern, and because I know how to sew, I'm hoping that I can just put this together. So the fabric that I used is this really pretty velvet fabric that has it's got little tiny gold buttons in it, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Real pretty. I don't know how that's going to sew. We'll have to see. And I'm just getting my pattern pieces out to be cut. So I've finished cutting out all my pattern pieces, and then I had to cut them again because Burda patterns are huge for the sizing they give. The pattern on this one is, the size on this is 20 inches. That's the waist. That's just the front. So that means the whole width, the circumference of the whole entire fitted, and it says fitted top, is going to be 44 inches. That's at a size 8. This is the sleeve, and the length on the sleeve is 11.5 inches. And then it just goes all the way up there. That's a huge sleeve. I went over the instructions. I went over them twice to see if I didn't get like a larger size, or instead of getting the sizing that I got in the pattern. It's not. It's the right size. It's crazy, and I had to take this down to an 8 because my normal size is a size, 10, 12? So I had to go all the way down to an 8. I could go down to a 6 on this. This is just huge. This is really big for me. And I don't understand it. The collar is the only thing that looks like it would fit. But that's just really generous. So normally I'd be using a serger for this, but my serger is on the blink right now, so I'm just going to overcast my edges for this. I'm just going to sew this together at the shoulder seams and then put the sleeves in.
Thank you.
other shoulder seam, undo that seam. My hands are so full of standard. Okay. 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 So now I'm inserting the sleeve, and I start at the center. I'm just going to overcast. I always say overcast, zigzag, and use the zigzag stitch. And I start at the center to ensure that my sleeve will be in balance with the length. Hopefully it will. So far with the little nodules that are on here, they're almost like little dragees. I haven't had any problems with the needle hitting them, which I'm really glad for. Try not to, this is kind of like pastry dough. You don't want to handle it too much because you'll stretch it out like sugar. So you just want to be real gentle with velvet, stretch velvet, any kind of stretch fabric. You always want to be real gentle with. The less handling of the velvet, the better. Stretch or otherwise. And that's the height of the cup of the sleeve on your shoulder. So this would be in line with your shoulder blade. Now I'm going to turn it around. And do the other side. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So far, so good. And like, you want to make sure that you handle this as little as possible. You don't want to stretch anything out of place. just keep it and keep it. It's a little bit longer. These are magnetized. Okay. There we go. All right. So we have one sleeve, and I'm going to do the other sleeve. So far, it looks really nice. That's the curve of the sleeve. And this is the top. You can see. It looks pretty nice. I like it. Excuse me. No day would be complete without baking something, so I'm baking some gingerbread cookies. Got my favorite trusty gingerbread recipe here. I've got my little gingerbread men all in a line ready to go. Nothing better than having a day of sewing and baking. So for the skirts that I made, those were done with the Simplicity 8458. That's this one right here. The view that I did was the B version, which is right here. That's the one that I used for that. Now, to get on to the review of the Burda style, I chose a Burda pattern, and this is the result of the Burda pattern. The Burda pattern that I did was 6315, and I'm not happy with it at all. I'm frustrated. Well, I'm not frustrated. I mean, as you can see, it's not hideous, but it's not anything like the pattern says. So I'm going to show you the pattern that I did, which is this one, which is this view right here. And as you see, it's supposed to have like a slouchy neck. It's supposed to have toggles that come down. This is the actual way it's supposed to look, which is this right here. And it doesn't, it said slightly fitted. This is not slightly fitted to the least. This is a size 8. I take normally a size 12. This is a size 8. This is the smallest size they have. It's really big. And it was even bigger until I took some of the sizing down. But the sleeves are really big, enormous. And then I picked the right fabric, but if I was to put, this is a really long turtleneck. if you double it over, and if I was to put little toggles in there, it still would not match what it looks like here on the pattern. This looks really super cool, and it looks fitted. She's thin. The smallest size this comes in is a size 8, I believe, which is the one, yeah, size 8, which is what I did. And it doesn't give the finished measurements. It doesn't give, I don't like the flow of the way they have the instructions on this. I wasn't really happy with it. I didn't like the way you have to take, when you open up the pattern, the information on the pattern inside doesn't give you the finished measurements, and it's really teeny tiny, super small print. And it doesn't, I mean, this is the print. And that's the way it's supposed to look. But that's a really super small print. I mean, I had to take out a magnifying glass just to read it, seriously. And they don't give you finished measurements on this that I could find. And maybe that's just me. And then on the pattern, you have to cut out the layout. So this is how they give you the layout. And that's on the actual paper that you use to cut your pattern out with, which I thought was cheesy. Because usually when you're cutting through your pattern, and it doesn't tell you that either. I just was really frustrated with this. Maybe it's because I'm not European, and I'm more Americanized and used to Americanized patterns, but I really was not pleased with it. It's fine if I wanted to make like an extremely large turtleneck, but I didn't want to. The finished waist on this, when I was done with the size 8, was 44 inches around. The fabric didn't stretch. It's a really pretty fabric, but 44 inches around is huge for me. That's really big, and that's not a size 8 at all. And it's really kind of frustrating. I would never go back to Burda again because I don't like the way their patterns are. I don't like the way they leave things out. I don't, I mean, this looks more like something like this or something like this than this. That model is extremely thin, and that's fitted to her. So that is my pattern review for the Burda style. So I'll wear this, and I might do some things to it. I might go in here and tuck this in. This is just gallons and gallons of fabric. It's just really super big. The fabric that I used, I got at Joann's, and it's a crushed velvet, like a beautiful crushed velvet, and it's got little beads on it, which are really cute. It's easy to work with, and I liked working with it. There wasn't a problem with it, but again, the pattern didn't turn out the way I wanted to. So that was a disappointment. Okay, on with the next. I'm gonna move that gal to the side, and then, as I said, I've been extremely busy for the month of November, December, and now I'm starting to get a chance to relax. So I didn't have a lot of time, but I did do some things that I thought were super cute, which I'll share with you now. So I love to take things from thrift stores and then kind of do something fun with them. So the first thing that I did was I just bought this black and red sweater with polka dots on it, which I thought was really cute. And I just added a bow here, and I just added ribbon here. And that was really cute. And that's something simple that I could do like on an afternoon when it was like really busy for me. And I could just do some embellishments on there, which I think is really cute. This needs like a little press and a little cleaning up, but it looks really cute, and it'll go great with the skirt. So that was really fun. And then I love the sweater. I've always wanted to do like a real cute poodle sweater, and I made this one with I got the sweater at Goodwill, and then I just got these at Hobby Lobby and the little velvet ribbon at Hobby Lobby. And then what I wanted to do is add ribbon around the collar, like I did with, ribbon around the collar like I did for the other one, which I think would look really super cute too, like that. Yeah, so I just really love that, and I added a little chain on there and a little bow, and I thought that was really cute. So I am off to catch a train. That's the reason why this is so rushed and hurried. I am heading down to Florida. I'm really excited. Can't wait to see my family for the holidays. I hope everybody had a beautiful and happy holiday. I'll be bringing more videos soon. And I thank you for tuning in. And you guys have a beautiful new year. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.